Yeah, big sewer hours up in here. I have 5 stamina though. We can at least explore. I'm a little terrified how much this place is opening up this late in the playthrough, but I mean, any pathologic-ish game, it always feels like you're just asking to botch the first one through. There's no moonlight shining through the drain above. It must be an access ladder to somewhere that's indoors. I don't think he thought that last time, and it was also indoors. Hey, look where I am. I guess it's true what they say, all roads lead to, where was it again? This is the place! This is where my stuff is. Also, what? I'm gonna lose my mind. Admittedly, I think I might have had to open this door, maybe? I don't know. Otherwise, this is a crazy amount of access to a place that I had to work so hard to get to do various story things. Damn. Never mind, it doesn't matter. What matters is that I don't have time to worry about the time now. I'm not really sure. I probably misread that a bit. Oh well. The fucking toothbrush. Yeah, I think I saw this ages ago and I just didn't take it because my inventory wasn't big enough. So now I can lockpick pretty easily. 4 energy though. Fancy watch, don't have that. Try that, I guess. Use up my stamina. I did it, it's unlocked. Needs to be a cabinet for dangerous items. No wonder it's well secured. Ha ha ha. Ah. Oh. One of the reasons why I'm low on stamina is because I spent it milling mushrooms to give to the other guy. And now I got the liquor that I need for the other guy, just like for free. God damn it. Well, this is valuable. Not for consumption by minors, no matter how good it tastes, from the Young Animal Protection Laws Revised Edition. Finding premium liquor right now is kind of wild. My inventory's full of too much shit right now. There's a whole second one. I don't have the stamina to open it right now. Can I not search these boxes, or is it because the quest is over? Like, because surely this would be the chance to, like, get all your stuff done. It's not powered at night. I already have access to this vent because I set this all up. That does mean that I can actually lockpick this one then. Because I've been wondering what's inside here. 50% chance, but I don't have the stamina right now. Much easier lockpick. But I think right now... Oh, I can't get back to my cell right now. The easy way. I think we're gonna want to run back and drop off my stuff. And then come back here, because there's plenty of more places to loot. Thank God for the shortcut. What a time to have more inventory slots in here, too. Let's see. Sedative. So I believe I just wasted the part where God, I have so many spaces. Rubbing alcohol, premium liquor. My inventory is crazy full of stuff right now. But I believe I overall just kind of wasted, not hide, organize. The sedative that I gave to those guards, which is that's a bummer. Let's see. Let's rest for like an hour, I guess. Give myself some more stamina to fuck around. It's a rough time, but it's just... You gotta make a bunch of, like, blind decisions in a blind playthrough and just be like, am I making the right call? You're not only trying to take gambles on what you think is and isn't the right mechanical choice, you're also just flat out making blind guesses about what the game's even shaped like, and like what the tasks are shaped like, and what you can even go and do in spaces that you've never been to before, and so on. Oh, I can skip straight back to the inmate property storeroom. Oh, there's fast travel. They're so nice to me. I don't have to travel to the entire sewer again. This is wild. So we have so much access to this place at night. Wonder if I can get through this door. Oops. It still worked, but why did my success rate go down? Unlocked. Now I can finally open it. Did I lose a stamina thing when I waited, maybe? A toothbrush. Oh, your comfort has ended. Okay. I did lose an effect, and that was affecting my rolls, apparently. A forward headband. Reduce damage taken when fighting. Not gonna really come up much. And chewing gum. Alright, so that wasn't much of a find. But I've got a headband. I can give somebody a headband or sell a headband. I'm hoping that... I wonder if I get a bit more prestige. Yeah, this door's not gonna open. I wonder if more prestige might allow me to... get more money from the barbershop. Because right now I've got so much to try to offload, but I literally can't sell more per day because of the rate at which his funds refill. 17% chance, yeah. I lost comfort, so my chance of success is even lower now. Give it a go. Oh my god. A 17% was a success. I've got all three in a row. So I lose a stamina every time I do this because that's how snap guns work, but I have not lost a single snap gun yet because I haven't actually had a failed lockpick yet. I can smell them already. Premium cigarettes! What? A signed baseball. A baseball with a signature scribbled on it. It was locked in the steel cabinet in the inmate property storeroom where contraband is kept. This suggests it might be something out of the ordinary. That sounds to me like a quest item. Yeah, it just disappeared from my inventory, so it's in here. Yep. That's a special quest item right there. Somebody wants that. The tiger guy's gonna like all these cigarettes I'm giving him. He's gonna be like, why do these taste and smell like sewer? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, you like me now. And he'll be like, this barely offset the distaste you earned when you handed me a metal plate. And I was like disgusted for some reason by that. That was weird, right? Sound off in the comments. That's weird, right? I understand not thinking it's a good gift, but I don't... When somebody gives me a bad gift, but it doesn't, like, do anything offensive or something, I'm just like, huh, why do I have this now? And maybe I'll throw it away. But I wouldn't... somebody gave me a metal plate, like weird crafting materials, I'd be like, I don't get it. But I wouldn't be like, ugh, get it out of my face. It's a weird reaction. You expect it to be neutral. It's particularly surprising to me because I'd already encountered -1 multiple times when I tried to give people, like, broken glass. But they were more revolted by a metal plate than broken glass. The support frame up ahead has collapsed. It looks like it was smashed by bricks that fell from the ceiling. No wonder this place is flooded. The drainage outlet has been blocked by the iron frame and broken bricks. As for why the ceiling is damaged, I think it may be related to the earthquake 6 months ago. And a whole section of the support frame collapsed. By the look of it, I'm pretty sure my wooden bridge won't be long enough. It looks like I can't get to the other side for now. There's gotta be another way. Well, if we can figure out the drainage situation, which seems suggested by the fact that the other place also... Because I have another entrance, that just dead ends immediately. You think that the water can be taken out at some point. But yeah, I guess he kind of maybe could have brought the wooden bridge over here, because he could just pick it up from the other end and then bring it from this side. Be a bit of a struggle. How is I guess there's bricks in there somewhere, but overall I'm like, how is a metal grating blocking the sewer? I guess there must be like debris flowing in the sewers, and that's getting stuck on the grate as opposed to the bars, since it's smaller openings than the bars are, and then that's causing the blockage. Otherwise, I'm like, water would just flow through a grating. Another long passage. This room finally makes sense. I've been waiting for this room to make sense. Pushes up on the drain grate. Yarg! He can't do it. It's no good, it won't budge. Yeah, so this is the break room. Isn't this the cleaning room in the staff block? So this route leads here. Then the thing sitting on the drain cover must be the shelves full of clutter. Looks like I'll have to move the shelves during the day if I want to climb up from here. Okay, so now this finally makes sense. This room never made sense to me. I'm like, I'm clearly supposed to be able to do something in this room, and it's just not letting me. I'm kind of wondering about between this and the wire that goes on that roof. Like, I can climb on a roof, and from there there's a wire connected to the chapel, but I can't do anything. And this room suspiciously won't let me do anything. So it feels like I need to, like, discover the hard way the incentive to do various things, and it won't let me. And it's some of this is like a little bit like it's like getting in the territory of being a kind of a flaw with the game a little bit, where I'm like, don't know about that. That might be kind of shit logic for the game to have. I have to do a very specific thing probably in the story that causes my character to be like, ah, yeah, I should do that, and then I can do it. I can't just be like, oh, I'm trying to get in the chapel. Let's break into the chapel at night. It's over there. Just go right over there. Just go, just do it. And he's like, nah, I haven't had that idea yet, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm like, I have the idea, and it's based on the information you have, so why are you stopping me from going in the chapel at night? Let me go in the chapel. I put all the steps of my plan in place. It's just one of those games where, like, the game... It's one of those types of games where you can have a plan, but it doesn't really matter because your avenues of action are only the plans your character has made, which makes it a bit less of an immersive sim and more of like a do this specific quest kind of thing. Because, like, they clearly want me to do a very specific interaction sequence in order to gain access to the chapel, and didn't do enough to discourage or make unavailable the other path, which is the one that I'm already thinking of doing, and I can't act on. The one in the guard break room is more forgivable, in that it's just like, oh, this is conspicuous. This room feels like it's going to be used for something, but I can't tell what. So when you get in that room, it just feels like, because they give you a time window to do stuff in there, you're like, okay, clearly I can do something in here, but what? I don't understand. And it comes up later, finally. It could be a little bit of a plot hole, because just from the conspicuousness of it, you'd consider maybe moving the shelf, and then you'd end up going in the vent, and that vent apparently wasn't locked, so it would have skipped all of the progression I did to get here, and I would have just been in the sewers, which would not have given me access to this area because of the bridge situation, but it would have given me access to the medical room, and it would have given me access to the other place. Place I just was, the property room, which is kind of a big deal to have access to. And they could have gotten around by that by just making the vent less visible. Like, they could have just hidden the vent more directly under the cupboard, where you wouldn't even consider moving the cupboards to get to it because you don't know it's there. So the struggle here is that they made it so obvious to me that there's a vent there, and then didn't let me do anything with it, and so they were kind of repeatedly hinting at things I should be able to do, and then I can't act on that obvious information, and that's just weird. That feels bad when that happens. Whereas, when I come up through the vent, they could instead be like, when I come up through the vent, I could instead just be like, sorry, something fucking pinged up on my second screen. It completely broke my train of thought. They could have made it so that when I climb the ladder up to the vent in the employee break room, mop room, that's the first time that I see that there's a vent under there. Like, you would just see my eyes I'd be trying to lift the vent, and it'd be colliding with the bottom of the bookshelf, and you would just see my eyes glowing under there, like, what? Something's in the way. And then my character can't tell what's in the way, and he can't get out. But he's like, oh, it's this room. And I can tell what's in the way, because I can see this camera angle and be like, oh yeah, he's under the shelf. I gotta move that later. But the fact that the vent sticks out so much means you can you had that information the first time you go there, and you're like, how do I act on this information? And the game's also giving you the weird 15-minute time limit for being in that room. And in other contexts, that's because they expect you to act on something and do something in that time, which is what we've been dealing with in the belongings room. But in that room, there's nothing to do besides wash your hands and steal from that one shelf one time. So it's just always felt weird. Oh yeah, and wash the mop, obviously. Anyway, he's noticing something. There seems to be a protruding drainage outlet on the stone platform opposite. Looking at the distance, my bridge should just about reach it. Place the wooden bridge. It takes 10 minutes. I don't have enough stamina. Oh, I need 16 stamina. Alright, let's go sit down. God, the stamina situation sucks. It sucks that I didn't get the pizza I ordered. Like, in my defense, I ordered a pizza. And they're like, yeah, it's the people that deliver pizza to animals. To prisoners. And I'm like, it's a pizza delivery. They're bragging about how fast and hot it's gonna be. It gets here in 12 hours? Where is this pizza fucking... Is this Cape Escape 2? Self-referential branding blog? Go watch our series on Cape Escape. If you like this prison escape RPG, check out our tabletop RPG series where we escape from a prison, called Cape Escape 2 on Worthplaying Games. You should watch the first Cape Escape first, though, because it's a sequel to that one. But the second season was based in a prison. Surprise! Good plug. Mentioned this in like part 40 of Back to the Dawn and not like part 2. Let's put the bridge here. Hopefully something cool is over here and I didn't just waste a lot of stamina. I knew the box in the corner would be full of goodies. One goodie, but damn. +1 intelligence fancy watch? +2 points when picking a lock. What? That's actually wild. That's the item that's been set up this whole— damn it! If I had gone left instead of right first, I'd have a bonus to lockpicking this whole time, which wouldn't matter because I've succeeded every time. So I guess it's not that big of a deal, but... What? That's crazy. I think my other watch gives me +2 intelligence, so this one is weaker from that perspective, but the +2 to lockpicking is obviously very helpful in a number of situations. It's primarily a nighttime armor set. I am increasingly just like, I have a daytime and nighttime clothing set at this point. We only have 3 days until dawn, so I do have reason just to give up. But I am still trying to find this locket. Which I don't know if I'll ever find it. I guess I'll just go logically in order so I don't lose track of which one I'm on. So we don't want to just lose track of which one I'm doing. Let's see, it takes 4 energy, so I can do it twice, which is not amazing. This is why I stink every day. I'm a stinky boy. I don't remember if I finished looting this from earlier. Another fucking iron plate and screw. Well, I have more space now. Is it worth it to go another hour? My poor boy's gonna be sleeping only 2 hours tonight if I keep going, but... maybe I should. 10. I guess only half an hour, because yeah, if I get 10 more energy, then I can... I think that'll give me 3 more checks, which is more than enough, probably, to finish this. And at that point, I'm probably not going to get another one of them done tonight, so I probably should just call it at that point, because it's so late. If you don't go to sleep, it'll damage your health. Yeah, I need to... Come on. What are these rolls? Within 5, right? Yay. That skill triggers constantly. That was worth it. I regret the part where at some point I was like, not sure if I needed it. I think I've got something. Please. With the skill of a gold panner, you shake the sludge from the scoop until the gold pendant reveals its luster. In the pendant. I found it! And I'm at 1 stamina. Ugh, he's gonna puke. As for the slight lingering smell, the barbershop owner can deal with it. He's so grossed out by it. I really didn't think I'd ever find anything good in a septic tank. Huh. Maybe there are surprises waiting in the rest of these tanks too. There's no more space in my pocket. You gotta be kidding me. Fuck you, small iron plates. I hate you. A sun pendant. A small pendant in the shape of a sun. From the weight, it is clearly gold-plated, but sometimes the value of an object is more than its monetary worth. The Poopy pendant. I got it. $200 more and 10 rep. Max energy plus 5. In a fight, your opponent's shield automatically disappears because his turn ends. Half the value that disappears becomes your shield. Oh, if when in a fight when your opponent does it. Yeah, okay. What's 5 energy do? Stamina, right? There's 4 meters on the screen, and none of them, I think none of them are energy. That's a little disorienting. Maybe I'll search the other tanks at some point, but at least I've accomplished the objective. It makes me stinky. Yeah, I don't want to be stinky. Ooh, so we have another place, a number of places to still check out. Inventory is pretty full again. These will stack. Do I have any gum? No. I'll give away at least one of the cigarettes in the morning. I can put the gum there. What do I do with the premium liquor? I guess I can get a lot of rep with that guy, even if I can't do the request anymore. They say find a way to get his wine gourd. If I'm not ready to steal with stealing points, then maybe I just get it by buying it from him? Ooh, I can afford steel though. Yeah, I might as well get the ability to extort and steal, even if I never use them. They're, like, available. I can get +1 at stealing if I get a bit more of this currency type. Just gotta hope for the best. Alright, let's let this poor guy go to sleep. No, sleep long. Oh wow, yeah, I didn't make it to 120. The first time I haven't slept enough in a given night, I think. Almost there though. Pretty good. Continue to get more charisma experience than I know what to do with, although less than normal because that was a short sleep. 300 more charisma though. I can get Rose Thorn and not know what to do with it. And then these are all combat. Yeah, I need things to do with charisma. This lets me turn liquor into Molotov cocktails, which I don't know what I'm gonna do with a Molotov cocktail. I assume you throw it at somebody in combat, right? I assume that you can't use a Molotov cocktail to, like, solve puzzles exactly. Gustatory imagination. When in a hunger strike, yeah, it's the one where I need to. That's the one that's less useful than I thought it would be because I'm like, oh yeah, let's turn water into satiety. That's great, but it only counts when you're actually hungry. So I can't like be topping myself off continuously with it. So this is all mostly waiting for me to get in good graces of the platypus. Because when the platypus likes me, then I can learn to have a multiplier on my daily income. Admittedly, we're like rapidly approaching like the last week of the in-game clock, so it may not trigger that many times, but I'm always working the engine, I guess. The money engine. Is it even an applicable term? I think people refer to like their overall build in like a card game, like tabletop games where you have a bunch of rules of things you're building up for yourself. They'll call that like their engine, but I don't know if that makes any sense. Hey, the head count's starting. Get in line. 1, 2, 3. It's 47 out of 47. Now I know it feels good to piss up a wall. But it's making our beloved prison smell like a goddamn outhouse. So don't do it again. This is my final warning. Now, today's announcement. To further enhance the motivational effect of the Good Conduct Credit program, the ward has announced that, starting today, you can spend Good Conduct credits to get a fresh apple when you pick up your dinner. Available is limited, so it's first come, first served. So you can turn the credits into some food. One measly apple. It'll take more than that to win me over. I want pizza, damn it. Pizza. Screw your credits. We don't give a crap. If I give him pizza, maybe he'll like me. Quiet. Nothing's ever enough for you scumbags. Dismissed. I wonder how many credits an apple costs. I hope it's not too much. It's probably too much. Apples aren't that valuable. They're only worth 1 point. Doesn't look like my mail's here. Where is my pizza? Hath it not been 12 hours yet? And shit and stuff. Smelly. God, I'm really smelly. I already bathed too, so that's just what the sewer does to you that quickly. Shit. It's going to fuck up my charisma. Does the game tell me about my incoming packages at all? Guys, what would you say is the best acting style to really engage the audience? Hey, you're worried about that. Maybe you could learn a thing or two from us stage actors. After all, theater is the most engaging form of acting. When we're on stage, we need to constantly observe the emotions of the audience and try to keep them engaged. It's almost as if we're flirting with the audience. Sorry, man, but I'm gonna have to stop you right there. If theater is close distance, then magic is zero distance. We invite the audience up on stage and make them part of the audience. You could even say that they're the most important part. Zero distance, huh? Interesting. But nothing to brag about. Oh no? You have a different opinion? Surely nothing else comes close to magic when it comes to immersing the audience in the performance.
Haha, then I guess you had seen much pro wrestling. One time I threw an opponent out to the ring and the guy ended up crashing into the audience. Everyone sitting in that section got hit, so if magic is 0 distance, that makes wrestling negative distance.
The actor's not so into it. They did specifically make the queer characters more likely to be performance type people. Specifically, you have a magician and a stage actor, and then they just made Ray very flamboyant. Look under the bed. Oh my god. And also my dummy is here. Rabbit pinup, special cologne. So that's for the quest. Okay, what am I gonna do with my... No, the pen has a durability after all this work? It's a pen. I know they're not invincible. I mean, I thought it would be relatively non-applicable durability compared to this whole mess. I don't have enough mint leaves to make mint roll-ups. I have a lot of iris, but I don't know if it has anything to do with iris. Should I just give iris to people? Let's see here. I do need to put the correct items on. Calculator can wait until lunch. These shoes we potentially still keep using. Put that mask away and the lockpicking ones. Hide that screwdriver. The fact that I have another goddamn small iron plate. Take the pen out. Just take everything out, honestly. So that, yeah, we want the cologne and the pendant, but I have to hand them both in during recess. So I don't want them in my inventory right now necessarily. So we want to swap out the poster. If only she was wearing glasses. What? Uh-huh. So now I've got the smart glasses. I got the smart poster instead of the charisma poster. Do I keep this? Like, probably, right? Toothbrushes don't even have durability. It's like a toothbrush is just like a gift or a crafting item. And I'm not in a hurry to make a toothbrush shank. Yeah, so I can get 20 more rep, which I think should give me the next tier, which might be enough to befriend Caesar, actually. And I'll be making $350 at lunch, so that's nice. Water tower. Trying to get to the chapel again today. Hopefully he actually comes to work today, please. Rude otherwise. Let's see. So I can try to become Old Lee's friend. I gotta click. There we go. So before I get to other forms of work and stuff, I'll hand out a few gifts to try to ingratiate myself to people. So I'm looking for... with a cigarette... and... the liquor, we're looking for Old Lee... And we're looking for the tiger. Hello, Caesar. No gang quests. This has nothing to do right now with you. Don't know where the tiger is. I suppose I might want to go to the office. Not the office. Oh yeah, we do want to move the thing at the office. We want to do coffee today. But we also want to go to... I want to go to the kitchen to try applying my new information there. Because I should be able to pass the kitchen test now. And in particular, I want to clarify whether or not I can pass that. Because if I can't pass it, then I might need to use the liquor just to get Lee's cooking tips. Ray is here, Noodle's here. I can steal and extort now. Yeah, he's all about poker games, which doesn't really matter to me so much. Phil is in here. You can carry stuff around, but it's a big strength check. So what does it take to pass this test, I wonder? Oh, there's old Lee. What the hell are you doing back here? Didn't I say I only need guys who know how to cook here? I feel like I'm gonna get fucked over, right? Like, is the spit bad advice, or is it gonna magically work out? Like, obviously it sounds like bad advice. Like, let me explain. I was actually holding out on you last time. I actually have a secret family recipe up my sleeve. Now to work in the cooking room, I'm willing to share it with you.
Oh? That I would like to see. You really know your stuff. I might consider letting you stay here to work.
The dish I'll tell him is fancy saliva cheesecake. Oh god. You explained to Straw how to make the cake, including the part about using saliva to leaven the dough.
What the? Leaven the dough with saliva?
Damn, I knew Diego was messing with me.
I totally forgot about that method.
You mean you've heard of it?
I read about it in a cookbook from the East once. I thought it was a translation error. I never thought it would be real. The taste of fine wine. Interesting. Why don't you give it a try in the bread? Why don't I give it a try in the bread I serve for lunch?
I don't think that's necessary. And then everyone was poisoned. The end.
But if you know that kind of secret recipe, you must really know a lot about cooking. In that case, I'll let you stay and help me out.
Okay. I completed the test and I can now do cooking. Which I don't know if I'll do that today or not, but I have access to this place. Which means that I don't need to give old Lee alcohol for that reason anymore. Let's see, look. Don't lose intelligence from intoxication. I don't want his skill though, so even though he's the obvious person to give it to, is this just a waste? I should probably just use it to work any relationships I potentially want to get, right? Like give it to this nerd and I'll be a super hacker, right? And make money every day too. Hidden backdoor. And we don't know what I'll take next. Oh, I need to actually check where he is. Relationships, you. Lobby first floor. I just want old Ben to like me. It's the inevitable trap is I'm just kind of like want characters to like me in some cases because I just think they're neat. And I'm like, what is there actually a mechanical reason to get their reputation up? Thankfully, going after the two obvious gay characters actually did lead to 2 charisma skills, so basically I'm a genius. Except one of them is the one that I am not learning. There he is. Wow, how am I not noticing a giraffe? Hi, you like alcohol, right? That's not that strong of a bonus. Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. He's on the roof. Hi, I know that you're currently destroying your lungs by working on the tarmac up here, but what if I ruined your lungs further with this fun cigarette? Do you like cigarette? There he is. He's literally smoking right now, so I guess he's up for it. Could you leave me alone? No. I have a premium cigarette. Ha 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 ha. Oh, 21, damn. Oh, thanks. He actually liked that, and it did well. Damn. And he has mint roll-ups, which if I bought them from him, I could sell to make other people like me. Oh, I can buy back the premium cigarette? God, 3 mint roll-ups is really expensive, though. But I'm not getting the mint myself, which sucks. Part of me is just tempted to buy it, because then that would give me a bonus there, but I'll get 21 more. That'll take me to 94, apparently, when I give him another cigarette tomorrow. Which is pretty good. And then I just probably could just buy a thing from him, and that would cap him out. And then I'll find out that I can't do the next bit of rep anyway. Knowing my luck. Let's see. Yeah, this guy's rep isn't that useful. Why was I increasing it? When using intimidation to negotiate points +1. Actually, I do want his. It is it'll make some checks better. But I don't have. Yeah, I have a cigarette on me. I can give him a toothbrush. Maybe he'll want a toothbrush. There's a dog barking. This is my life now. Please stop. Hey, buddy. Is this an insult? No. I need to take care of my tusks. My good looks depend on them. He loved that. Wow, I'm so considerate.